Hey guys, welcome back to Ashley Travels the Globe, Ocean Life, and welcome to my sixth dive. Today we will be exploring Mount Irvine Wall with a dive time of 55 minutes, a maximum depth of 15 meters, which is about 50 feet deep, and there will also be a 3-minute safety stop at 5 meters or about 15 feet. On my last dive, we spoke about corals. On this dive, we'll talk a bit about sponges. So, let's get into it. Sponges are excellent filtering animals that were once thought to be plants. To eat, they draw in water through their pores, consume the food, particles, and oxygen, then expel the carbon dioxide and waste. Sponges are extremely efficient. They can eat particles as small as bacteria, as well as larger, more visible particles. Today we're going to talk about barrel sponges and vase sponges. So, barrel sponges are very large, with wide openings at the top and highly textured surfaces. They are typically solitary, but can sometimes be found in small groups. Other small animals often hide within barrel sponges. As for vase sponges have wide, irregular tops and resemble vases. Their sides are highly textured and are often covered in grooves. They tend to be solitary, but can occasionally have small side tubes. Giant barrel sponges are the largest sponges in the Caribbean reefs. Due to their size, giant barrel sponges are called the redwoods of the reef. Each cell in the sponge is not specialized and can perform like any other cell in the sponge. This means that even if a sponge is broken apart into individual cells, the cells can reorganize themselves back into a giant barrel sponge. Sponges pull water inward by spinning small tail-like appendages called flagella, which creates a current. Food particles in the water get stuck on a sticky part of the cell called the collar. The water is then expelled through a larger hole called the osculum. So right around here, I spot my first doctor fish. Doctor fish are a part of the surgeon fish family. Surgeon fish are given their name from the dangerous razor-sharp blade at the base of their tail. Most surgeon fish stay together in loose aggregations to feed on algae on the reef floor or plankton in the water column. Other surgeon fish will either be solitary or form very large schools. Doctor fish have been known to hold cleaning stations for green sea turtles to eat the algae on their shells and remove parasites and dead skin. So right here we are looking at a smooth trunkfish. Did you know that smooth trunkfish has a mucus on its body that contains a toxin called astrocytoxin? When a fish gets stressed, the toxin will seep into the surrounding water and harm fish nearby. So this right here is a spotted porcupine fish. The porcupine fish is a large type of fish closely related to the puffer, with visible spines that point outwards when the body inflates. The spines are significantly more noticeable than the tiny spines on a puffer. In the beginning of my video, you saw a short-nosed batfish covered in sand. But here's how it looks when it's not covered. Short-nosed batfish are arrow-shaped fish with wide-set pectoral fins and small forward-placed pelvic fins underneath its body. It tends to move sluggishly around the sand and rubble bottom or among the seagrass, scavenging for small crabs, shrimps, mollusks, worms, or other slow-moving small prey. When approached by a larger predator, it flattens its wide body, squat to the floor, or in a panic will flee using its fins and legs to scurry into a better hiding spot. When approached by a diver, the batfish will freeze, sometimes covering itself in sand unless it is touched. The batfish will then attempt to flee, often scurrying across the bottom in the manner of a crab. And there you have it. We have made it to the end of my 6th dive and the end of my dive series in Tobago. Thank you for watching, and be sure to subscribe, hit that like button, share it, and I'll see you in my next destination, under the sea. So be well, and I'll see you then.